Most sales gurus out there are giving people outdated information. It might have worked when your grandfather was selling or maybe when Abraham Lincoln was president, but it's just outdated information. What's going on, guys? My name is Eric Green. I'm on a show called Advertising LA, plus I own a company called United Ad Agency. And if you've never seen this before, make sure you go check us out, unitedadagency.com. So yeah, you got all these sales gurus. They're telling people things like, just as long as you give a good presentation, you don't ever have to close. You'll close all on your own. This is garbage information. Do not follow this information, okay? There's a certain structure to selling and you need to follow that structure. Number one is going to be the greeting. I'm only going to be in the greeting for about 10 seconds, okay? 10, 15 seconds. Hey, my name's Eric. Thanks for taking the time to meet with me today. What can I get you information on? Hey, I just want to know about your product, your service, what you're doing, blah, 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 blah. Great. I'm going to get you information on that. I'm going to let you know how much our product is. I'm going to let you know exactly how we can help you. Plus, I'm going to let you know exactly what my competition's doing. But just to make sure I'm not wasting your time today, you mind if I ask you a few questions just so we can see if what I'm offering is a fit for you? Okay? So they're going to say, yeah, sure. Once they say, yeah, sure, then you're in the fact-finding phase. Okay, now once you're in the fact-finding phase, you're going to figure out how your product solves their problem. Unless you're solving a problem for them, they have no use for your product or your service. So that's what you need to figure out. Once you're in the fact-finding phase, you're going to move into the presentation phase. Once you're in the presentation phase, this is where you're going to say, this is the benefits, this is what we have to offer, this is that, this is why we're great, this is why we're better than our competition. Okay, so once you hit the presentation phase and you go all the way through your presentation, then you're going to move into your trial closing phase. Okay, the trial closing phase is going to be, hey, out of all the information I have showed you so far, let's say on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being you would never want our services, 10 being you couldn't live without them, where would you say you are on that scale? Get an answer. Make sure you get an answer to this question. If they say, I don't know, I'm not for sure, I don't know, guess. Just guess. Tell them to guess. Okay, just guess, just throw out a number, because it doesn't matter what number they throw out, just as long as they don't throw out a 10. If they throw out a 10, then go ahead and try to close this sucker. But if they throw out anything from a 9 and down, you're going to say, look, what can I do right now that is going to get you to a 10? They're going to either tell you or you're going to figure out what the objection is, okay? Once you figure this out, then you're going to say, okay, cool. They're going to tell you, look, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do that. And you're going to say, perfect. We're going to handle that for you if you can handle that, of course. You're going to figure that out. And then you're going to say, look, okay, so I was able to do this, I was able to do that, and I was able to do this for you. Hey, let me ask you, whose name did you want to put this in? Did you want to put it in your name or did you want to put it in the business's name? Okay, if there's no business involved, hey, let me ask you, whose name did you want to put this in your name? There you go. And that is going to be that's going to be your first closer. That right there is going to be called the paperwork close. You're going to try this almost on every single deal. Whose name did you want to put this in? Okay, I've worked with companies before where they said, we have a 6-month sales cycle. It's never shorter than 6 months. And a lot of times you can shorten that cycle down. Not always, but I would try. I would go for the close every single time if you can. If you're in an industry where you can do this. Most industries are. I hear a lot of people saying, no, my industry, we couldn't do that. We could never do that. You usually can, most industries I have seen. So I hope this information helps. I hope everyone is doing super. If you got any value out of this at all, please make sure you share this content, not just for us. It helps us out a lot, it does, but you never know who needs to see this, who this is going to really help out. So again, thanks for watching, everyone.